Okay, welcome year ones to Monday's phonics. New tricky words for this week, and some new ways of spelling things as well. So first of all, we're going to go through our 5 tricky words. Now these are year 2 common exception words. Now we have done all of the year ones. When you come back into school, I'm going to be checking just which ones you can and cannot do. But for now, we're just going to carry on until lockdown finishes. So we're just going to read the words today. But if you can put them in a sentence with a grown-up in your room, that would be amazing. So we have got 3 words which all have the double O R at the end. And that O and a make the OR sound for these words. So we've got door, floor, and paw. Okay, we then have because, and then finally find. So if you can use those verbally in a sentence to start with, that would be absolutely brilliant. Okay, right, we're going to move on to what we're doing today. So we're going to look at some alternative spellings for sounds. So all of these sounds we've done this week, we already know. We are just giving you a different way of doing it. So the first one I want you to do is, can you tell me how to do the sound? And what I want you to do is write this straight into your book. 3 ways of doing What are they? Can you write them in your book now? Okay, you've either paused it, carried on, cheated, but let's move on. So, ER, IR, and UR. Those are our 3 sounds. We're not going to do a different sound today. We're actually going to do one of those, but it just appears in a different place than normal. Okay, so let me move this down. So I want you to write the words I'm going to uncover in a minute, and I want you to underline the grapheme, so the sound in the words. Okay? So I want you to write down all 9 of those, putting in the underlining the two letters that make the sound. Okay, so pause and go. Okay, does anybody notice anything about those sounds at all? So here we have What do you notice about those 3 sounds? Yeah, that's right, they come at the end of the word. And what about these 3 sounds? And these 3 sounds? They come in the middle. These ones can come at the end, but they mostly come in the middle, whereas this one mostly comes at the end, but also it comes after a double letter. So here we have a short vowel and then 2 consonants. Short vowel, 2 consonants. Short vowel, 2 consonants. So if you have that kind of pattern, then you're going to use this at the end of the word. If it's not, then it's going to be one of these. Now, unfortunately, there's no rule to tell us, right, is hurt spelled with a UR or an IR? There's no rules to help us with that. You're just going to have to know. Okay? Right, what we're going to focus on today is this. We're going to focus on when the ER actually comes in the middle of words. Okay? So, here we go. Here are 3 words. I'd like you to write them down in your book and then circle or underline the sound. Okay, done. So let's find that sound. So here it's in the middle. I'm going to underline this one. And I'll underline this one because it looks a bit neater. So we've got herb, stern, and fern. Now, if you know what those words mean, brilliant. Okay. If you don't, I'm going to show you some sentences now with those 3 words in. I want you to see if you can work out what the word means. Okay, so here are 3 sentences. Read the first one to an adult at home. Then see if you can tell me where the word is, and do you know what it means? Go. Okay, so herb has the sound. I added herbs and a few spices to a cooking pot. So it's something you use when you're cooking. It's an ingredient when you're cooking herbs. Usually they are green. They're either a plant or you can get dried herbs which come in a little pot. Okay, now have a go at the second sentence. A lot longer this sentence. Mr. Copping gave me a stern look over his glasses because I was chatting to Tom. Okay, so here's the word stern. What do we think stern means? Stern is a bit like cross. Okay, so I was cross because whoever it was saying this sentence was talking to Tom, so I gave them a stern look. Okay, and then the final sentence. Okay, so I looked out the window, but could one of our tricky words, only see the ferns blowing in the breeze. Okay, now there's our word ferns, and a fern is a type of tree, okay, that doesn't lose its leaves in winter. So it's a green tree. You look outside now, you can see any green trees, they're pretty much ferns. Right then, so what am I going to get you to do? So I'm going to give you some more words now where the sound comes in the middle, and I want you to write them in your book, put the sound buttons in. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So the first word I want you to write is jerk. Jerk. That's when you make a sudden move. You jerk. Okay, pause it if you haven't done it because I'm going to go through the word now. So here we've got J, that's a funny J. Joined together because we can join our digraphs now. And then K, and then the sound buttons would go dot, line, dot. So that's jerk. Okay? A perk. Perk. That's something that's like a prize. Something for doing something special. A perk. Okay, pause it because I am going to go through the word. So here we have p, and then k, p, k, perk. Okay, servant, servant. I have a servant who makes me breakfast every morning. Servant. Okay, pause if you haven't written it. Right then, everybody had a go. It is S. There's our sound. And then V, A. It's not VN. Servant, servant. Okay, right. Another tricky one. Permanent, permanent, permanent. That means it's never going to go away. Permanent. So like a Sharpie pen is permanent ink. Pause now. Okay, here's permanent. So we've got the P, M, A, N, permanent. Permanent. Okay, now if you can do permanent, you can do person. Person. Pause. Okay, everybody done person? P, E, R, S, O, N. Person. Okay, right. One that we should be able to spell now. Every. Ever. E. Think about the E that comes at the end of a word. Every. Pause. Okay. E. E. Every. Okay. Two more. Lottery. Lottery. So if you can do every, you can do lottery. Okay. Double T. I wonder who got that. That doesn't look like a T. Lottery. E. Lottery. Okay. And expert. Now with expert, I'm going to do the sound buttons for you. So it's expert. Have a go at that one. Okay. It's EX at the start, then P, then our sound, and then a T. Okay, so what I would like you to do, with the help of Fern, Stern, and what was the other one? Can't remember what the other one was now. Oh, Herb, wasn't it? Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 words on that board. I would like you to write 3 sentences. So choose 3 of those words and put them into your own sentence. And that is it for today. Good luck, everybody.